So we're off. We've just left Poole Harbour. I'm steering and the ladyship is bringing in the fenders and everything is good and it's beautiful. Look at that. You can't just look at that and not be moved in some way by how beautiful it is. And this is what I was saying about sometimes when you get up and you do stuff on the boat and you think this is just horrible. Well, it's the days that look like that that make it all worthwhile. So there it is. Well, we're 3/4 of the way across the bay now, towards St Albans Head, and behind us over there is St Albans Ledge buoy. About it really, but it's just really beautiful. It's really lovely coastline and the rocks on the edge look really spectacular. Really spectacular. Different strata and different types of rock.
Any final words for your fans?
Final words for my fans. Hey fans. Or one of you. Hi Mum. Yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary to report. It's not quite enough wind to sail. It's a bit rolly. It's okay. No, it's not too bad. It's not making us feel sick or anything. We've had what was it? Yum yums, which are like a donutty thing with enough sugar to keep you powered up for about 4 months without having any other sugar ever again. Which doesn't do me any good whatsoever, to be fair. So about another, I don't know, maybe an hour we should start turning in towards Poole Harbour. Swanage is round that corner, and then Studland Bay is the next bit, and then dodge the ferries time.
Okay, cool. So bye bye Mum.
Bye bye Mum. So we've stopped for lunch and now there's a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and we're going. Meanwhile, at the front of the boat, dun, 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 this is happening. So we picked up an eco mooring, which is, oops, hang on, Dilnar, which they put in so that we can protect the seagrass, although whether that's working or not with the 12 to 15 boats that are in front of us that are all moored here, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to make a lot of difference if there aren't enough of them for everybody. My other concern about it is that they'll put a whole load of them in here and then they'll make it illegal to drop your hook here, which then means that they've got you if they want to put a fee on them, and that's always my problem, is that people fundamentally in the world are slightly more greedy than I would like. Anyway, that's my little rant out the way. It's quite a laid back rant for me actually. And over there is Kadoa, who we follow on Facebook, and if you haven't checked them out, go and have a look at their page. They've got they're really lovely and they've done lots of stuff, and they're a bit like us. They've screwed some stuff up as well, which is always nice to see. It's honest, you know. And they've got a lovely dog as well, and they've got an Etsy shop where you can buy some stuff, which is completely not us, is it? We haven't done any of that. Sort of bone idle.
No. Hey, bone idle, I'm working. I'm ready to slip when you are ready to go, my love.
Okay, well I better stop filming this then, because I'm going to have to go back down the other end.
Well, you can take it back down the other end and...
Well, I'll start it again at the other end then.
Okay.
I'm good at this filming stuff. This is good. Look, we're off, are we? good. Okay, I'm just going to let the boat settle and see which way it's going to go naturally. And it's going to go that way, so we're being blown by the wind, so I'm not in gear. Just going to let the boat go around by itself and go around the back of Kadoa. Seriously though, if you've not checked them out, check them out, they're lovely. And then we're heading more or less that direction over there, and we are going into Poole Harbour. So when we get a bit further in, I'll show you a bit of Brownsea Island and stuff. Where are we?
We're coming into Poole.
Yay! And that's where we came from over there, and right in the distance, behind the David. Over there is King Harry. Old Harry. Where was it?
King Harry and his wife. Old Harry, King Old Harry's wife.
Old Harry, Brian, and Phil. And over there, just for our friend Bruce, who wants to buy a trimaran. We're going at a fair old lick and motoring fairly well, as upwind as you can sail, and the trimaran's beating us. So buy it. There's the chain ferry. Harbour speed limit 10 knots. I'm not sure we could make that actually. Not without the engine falling apart. Big old ferry that actually. That cuts out a long drive right the way around, and over the in the distance rather, is Brownsea Island. Haven Hotel. Nice. Yeah, and we caught up the trimaran, not catamaran. So I used to windsurf over there. And that's Sandbanks Road. Sandbanks is over there, and that's some of the more expensive real estate I think anywhere, certainly in this country. Massive amount of money just for a flat there. Sorry, apartment. It's a bit intimidating if you've not done big places before. And this is only a little ferry. The huge great Brittany ferries and whatnot are just terrifying when you see them. Anyway, that's Poole over there, and we're going over there where that flash looking Sunseeker thing is there. So she looks like she's got it together. I put all the lines out, so hopefully I'll be alright. So I can't really film this while we're doing it, but I'm gonna have to put a GoPro on a clip and that. But if you hear from me after this, then it means we did it okay. Here we are, parked. I say parked because I know that'll annoy some people. But here we are. It's looking quite nice actually. Not a bad place. So we're just going to go and check in and then have an after passage beer, I think. Seems rude not to. Some funny looking mushrooms over there. I'm sure she'd eat those. And that is a beautiful boat. Miquette. With cows. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. and Bransea Island. Not bad, not bad. So that's Lord Baden-Powell by the face, or somebody that likes dressing up as a scout. But I have no idea why it's here. I wonder if he...
Oh, there's a plaque, look.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He's founder of the Scout movement, Poole, where it all began.
Sorry, start again.
So he's the first Baron of Gilwell and Freeman of the Borough of Poole. He's founder of the Scout movement. It says Poole, where it all began, so I guess this is where he founded it. Robert Baden-Powell, O.M.
Cool. So we've jumped on a train and come up to Portsmouth, which is this place. It was delightful. And these lovely people have picked up some stuff for us and had it delivered to their house so that we can pick up a few bits for the GoPro for a start, and some other bits and pieces for the boat, which will probably feature at some point. And we've all just had lunch together, which was really very, very nice, in Loch Fyne restaurant, which is over there, with lovely staff and lovely people, and a nice man came up behind us and just said, "I'll subscribe to your channel." So thank you very much for that. If you're watching this, you are a hero. Anyway, so let's lose Portsmouth and we'll just have a little walk round. So one of the challenges of living on board all the time is that sometimes you need to have stuff delivered to you. So what do? Well, we've been very fortunate this time out because Ellen has some friends, John and Joan, hello, thank you very much, who allowed us to have some stuff delivered to them and went out of their way to tie it all up nicely so I can carry it back as well. So thank you for that. And so here we are. There's some stuff for the boat. It might not seem very exciting, but it is to us, because it would have been an absolute nightmare to get it otherwise. So, over to you.
Just untying the knots. Okay. Let's see what we've
Quite a lot of it, for me, was the stuff for helping edit. Didn't have quite enough stuff.
Whereas for me, oh, it's like Christmas.
I'm getting a title like "Let's Get Glowing" isn't for me.
So I've got some moisturiser and UV from Tropic, okay, and then this is my other. I treated myself because we're going to be out in the sun and the wind so much. I thought it would be good to have some proper skincare. This is my friend Maddie. Works with Neil's Yard products. Oh, so this is all their frankincense range. So I've got a whole new, exciting for my skin. So probably not that exciting for you, Frank.
It's not really that exciting for me.
Okay, this one will be better. You'll enjoy this one more.
So another one of the problems we have is that fruit and veg that we buy that doesn't go in the fridge or freezer tends to go off really quite quickly because it's not got air getting around it. So we have a couple of these. Hang on, hold that right there. Which are going to go up. One there, and how many have we got? Two.
No, we should have 4. There might be another. There's another box somewhere with more in, I think, coming.
The two. They're not 2 boxes like that. I thought there were 2.
Yeah.
There's 2 boxes there, so there's probably 2 in the other one.
Yeah, there are.
So yeah, 1 up there and 1 or 2 underneath the television there, because it's a terrible thing when your potatoes and your tomatoes are going off before you had a chance to use them.
There we go.
And because we're using the camera that we're actually filming this on, which is a GoPro Hero Black 10, we needed more batteries because I go out for a couple of hours and you've gone through a couple of batteries. If you've done a couple of hours of filming, you've gone through a couple of batteries. They don't really last that long. I think they last longer on this than they did on the previous models, but it's better to have more.
Your media mod?
And a media mod, because you'll have noticed in one of our videos that the sound was very windy. It was blowing a gale, and the little microphone on the front of this thing doesn't cope with that without making a hell of a noise. So we bought this, hopefully, and I'll tell you more when I know, this will take the noise of the wind down a little bit. But well done GoPro for making something that you can't actually just plug a microphone in. You have to buy their adapter or the media mod, which is 80 quid. So not overly happy about that. I want to be able to plug the microphone that I want to plug in without having to spend a massive amount of money. And of course, when you're doing lots of filming, you need somewhere to put it. I've got a 1 terabyte drive on the laptop. Yeah, go on, rustle something else. He's doing it on purpose, I'm sure. I've got a 1 terabyte drive on the laptop, which sounds like a lot, but I've chewed through it basically in a couple of weeks of filming. It's gone. So I've got another 1 terabyte drive here, which was, how much was that?
83.
83 quid, was it?
I don't know. No, 113, 115 quid.
It was one of those. It was one of those, and hopefully that'll keep me going for another few weeks. But I think we're just going to chew through that as well. So any comments or thoughts about a really good quality but not too expensive hard drive to keep us going, or hard drives in fact, as we go, would be very helpful. So chuck it in the comments down below and let us know what you think or what you use. Thank you very much. And then there's a couple of bigger thingy jobbies, baskets to hang on the wall, which are for where I said underneath the television.
And they come with screws, so that's good.
And they come with screws, which we might need to replace because they're not stainless steel. But then neither are the baskets, so I don't know.
2 more memory cards.
So 2 more memory cards to go with the GoPro, because I don't want to. I want to have stuff separate and be able to file them away as we go. And most excitingly, a book called
Canned. Because part of the challenge of sometimes not being close to shore for a while is that we can't always get fresh stuff, and we saw this recommended on another YouTube channel, and so we thought we'd give it a go, because there's quite a lot of recipes in here that need a couple of cans of things, but then some fresh as well. So curry skillet, ham and cheese tortilla, spaghetti with anchovies. Okay, I'm not doing that one. So there's a few different. Oh,
not a fan
paneer.
of anchovies.
Oh. So we're definitely going to try.
Yeah, I thought that was worth the cash.
And we've got a couple more bits. I think these are probably Ellen's bits. Okay.
It's going in. Going in. She's got some cardboard.
And then lastly, again, someone recommended these Swizzle and Friends reusable makeup wipes. So we're trying to cut down on single-use stuff, basically. And they've come in compostable cornstarch bags. So that's good.
Apart from the big load of plastic around the outside.
No, this is...
Oh, that's cornstarch.
That's cornstarch.
Excellent.
It's not plastic.
Oh, let's have more of that.
So exactly. So everything is kind of reusable, and 6 zebra cotton bamboo. So I thought that would be much better than cotton wipes. Might be easier to use on the boat, so I don't have to buy things or carry things, but they just wash with our normal laundry. So
and of course
I've got 12 in case we can't get to a laundry bag quickly.
Yeah, and a lot of these wipes and things for removing makeup and baby wipes and stuff are not biodegradable. There are many now, so check the packet when you buy them. Obviously, I don't need you to tell you how to suck eggs, but it's quite a thing. If you drop one of these in the sea, if you did drop one of these in the sea, it would stay there for years. So let's not do that.
Let's not
do that.
Yeah, I dropped something in the sea earlier today, we think, but we don't know what it was.
I thought it was your phone.
We haven't missed anything yet. So
something heavy went splosh in the sea.
I think it was a fish. I bet it was a fish, like coming up, like they splosh.
Well, what did you have that in your pocket for?
Well,
seemed like an odd thing to have.
It does seem like an odd thing to have.
But at least you dropped it in the sea.
At least I dropped a fish in the sea.
Okay, so what else have we got? Have we got anything else?
No, I think that's it. I
it.
think we have face stuff, we have makeup. Hopefully that's a good cruelty-free, animal-free brand. It was recommended by somebody. I know all of the rest of it is completely. And we have vegetable baskets, for which I'm very excited. So we might actually
get to the next
shopping
stop
for some vegetables tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Morning before we leave the marina.
Yeah. So yes.
And
Oops, sorry.
even if we can't put the
You're still going.
vegetables.
Sorry, I cut you off again.
So even if we can't actually get a chance to put them up first thing tomorrow morning, we could go shopping for vegetables and then put them up later in the day.
Yeah, it's no biggie to put them up in between anyway.
No, so we just need to double check we can make sure we can get hands in.
So yeah, we're moving out of the marina, hopefully, unless it's storm force 10 in the morning. Ellen's got to do a little bit of work first online, and then we'll move out to Studland Bay, hopefully, on possibly one of the eco moorings if we can get on one of those, but we may not be able to. There are, how many are there? 10 of them, aren't there?
10 of them, yeah.
I think there's 10 of them, and they do fill up quite quickly, which is good, I suppose, because at least people are using them, and they are there to protect the eelgrass. Seagrass, not eelgrass.
The seahorses live in the seagrass.
We said that really well, didn't we? So sorry, I'm pushing the wrong screen. It keeps going dark on me, and I like looking at myself. So yeah, we're going out on the mooring tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to get one of those. And then I've got to fix a few things on the boat because the way that the anemometer, which measures the wind speed and direction, and the auto helm and a couple of other things are all connected together by a thing called Sea Talk, which has now completely failed for some reason. So I've got to have a look and see if there's a wiring issue in there. If I can work it out, it looks a little bit too complicated for me, so I'll come back on that one when I do it, and hopefully if I can't fix it out, one of you clever lot might have a clue. So that's it for now. Thank you again to John and Joan for putting up with us today and for feeding us, which was really lovely. And hi Joe as well, and look forward to seeing you again. That's it for a minute. What you doing?
Yeah, I was navigating us out of Poole Harbour.
Straight in onto the buoy, which is right there.